All right, let's go ahead and get started. So everybody roll a d20 for me.
Why?
Recap.
I'm going to see who's doing the recap this week.
That'd be an 8.
6.
5.
19.
13.
All right, so the lowest was Spade, my darling.
How about that?
Go ahead and recap last week.
So, last week on Prince of the Apocalypse in Biggie Smols, what we did was a whole load of recap for the previous campaign. And then you met the glamorous Miadi and the gangly Wizard Washgale. Spoke about some stuff. Got a letter. Letter told us to go somewhere. We decided to drink away the evening. Washgale gambled. Fox danced. Raz and Miadi got drunk. And then, oh yeah, Washgale got Raz upstairs and into bed safely and fell asleep outside the room. Fox got taken upstairs by her wolf. Miadi got a room on the first floor, which I think is the bottom floor?
Yes.
Okay, on the ground floor. Cool. But you did that. And then people had dreams. Fox had a nice little dream where she went to visit Dath. Miadi had a sort of decent-ish dream where they were on a ship but they were missing their necklace thing. Washgale had a dream about his crippling debt. And Raz had a dream in which they watched their best friend
Not
their best friend get brutally murdered in front of them. And then they ran away, and then as they were running, they fell and they reached out for something, and that's when they woke up and they cried out. The Washgale ran into the room to find out what was wrong and got a dagger in his shoulder for it. And that's where we left off in Biggie Smols.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. So Jordan, you watched the video that we uploaded to YouTube.
Yes.
So do you want to talk about what Link was doing after the events of Waterdeep, after Dragon Heist?
How much detail do you want?
Go for it. Have fun.
So Link sits down at the bar, looks at some poor unfortunate soul who's just paid for his drink and says, "You know, I really didn't expect it all to work out quite like it did. You know, there's so much that happened. Mostly, I found things strange. You know, the Temple of Garl Glittergold really is not quite the place for me. Nothing but gnomes about. Kind of a strange place. Now, after quite a vivid dream from Timora, went back to go see Zelafarn in Deepwater Bay, retrieved that coin. We saw real evil, and I still don't understand quite what happened there. But hey, at least we saved all of those people. You know, all the poor, the sick, who had come to eat the feast. Poisoners. You never can trust poisoners, except you, Raz. Now, however, that did not save me from all calamity. No, I got into a card game. That gangly fuck Washgale. Interrupted. I don't think I'll ever forgive that rhinoceros. Whoever they were. Druids. Can't trust most of them. Except Daffy. She was a good egg. But Here we are, answering phone calls from other states. Ni hao. A friend or family member who recently traveled with Marriott.
That was me.
It was you!
No.
It was me. It was me. Sorry.
So to cut things kind of long story short, in the middle of a very tense Baldur's Gate Hold'em game, there
Baldur's
was
Gate
a
Hold'em.
druid who decided that he was losing too much too fast, wild shaped into a rhinoceros up into the table just as we were about to conclude that game. Washgale contends that he won, and of course, I was kicking his arse. We'll settle this later. However, this adventure with the letter seems like something we could do. Been a while since I've been out of the city. Looking forward to it.
All right. So we're gonna start with the morning after that adventure. Ow, 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 ow.
Ow,
Sorry.
Ow, 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 ow.
So we have Washgale and Raz in Raz's room with a dagger in Washgale's shoulder. We've got Fox with Silro. We've got Miati downstairs and Link in his room upstairs. So let's start with Fox. What are you doing this morning?
Sleeping in.
For once.
Probably a little bit hungover, so just chilling in her bed as long as she can.
Okay. All right. Let's go with Miati.
I think last that we had left off, she was awoken from her sleep because of the like semi-unpleasant dream, but slightly pleasant.
Okay.
But I don't know. She didn't really sleep very well. She kind of just laid there most of the night after waking up from that dream, but she's fine. I mean, she's used to long nights of drinking and early mornings.
Okay. All right. Link, what are you doing this morning?
He's sitting in front of that makeshift altar in his room, flipping the coin, praying the mantra. When's mine gonna run out? When's mine gonna run out?
Okay. So we've got Raz and Washgale, who has a dagger in his shoulder.
Yes. And I believe the last thing Brad said after it happened was, "What are you doing in my room?"
Actually, the last thing that you said after it happened was, as Roshgale walked down the stairs, is, "You still got my dagger."
Oh, you're right. Yes, he did head downstairs.
He was just sort of hobbling downstairs with a dagger in his shoulder, like, ow, 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 ow.
Yay.
All right. How do you want to handle that? Either of you, what are you doing?
Well,
Well, Washgale's going downstairs, and then he's just going to sit down at like a table and wait. He's just going to leave it there. He's like, fine.
okay.
So while you're sitting there, Liff is doing his like normal morning routine of going around and knocking on all of the party members' doors. So he knocks on Link's door and leaves a cup of coffee outside. And then he goes to Fox's room and knocks and makes sure she's awake and leaves coffee for her. And then goes to Raz's room and knocks with his little like board and leaves coffee that has whiskey in it in front of the door. And is just like, and he waits for Raz to open the door, and on his whiteboard he says, "There's a wizard downstairs with the dagger in his arm."
Making a mess all over my nice clean floor.
Yeah, Liv is just like,
Raz is going to bypass the coffee and bourbon, and she's kind of gonna like distractedly tap on Liv's board as like a what's the word? Yeah, I see this, but I'm not going to like interact. You've been acknowledged, but I don't have the capacity to answer anything at the moment because she's still vividly horrified, A, by the traumatic recalling of her past, and B, by then injuring a new party member, essentially. She's going to make her way downstairs. She hesitates upstairs for just a moment and looks at Link's door.
It opens.
She scurries down the stairs. She hesitates again, thinking of who to go to, and then decides to go to Fox. And she knocks on Fox's door before completely ignoring if anything is said, and goes inside.
Coming in, bitch! Knock, knock.
Like, knock, knock, I'm opening your door and entering. Is Fox awake?
Yes. And she probably lifts her head and sees Raz and just kind of nods and puts her head back down.
Raz takes this as an invitation and crawls into bed.
Aw.
Just right on top of the sheets and all, patting Silro, who I'm assuming is like at the foot of the bed.
Oh yeah, he's on the bed.
He's Cooper.
Yeah.
And as she lays her head on the pillow and looks to Fox. And she's like, so Washgale is downstairs with a dagger in his shoulder.
Who put it
that I
there?
drew
Oh, okay.
because he was
It's
in
okay.
the room after I had a nightmare.
Nightmare.
Yeah. Apparently, seeing Miati again has stirred up some old demons.
I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do?
No. But I would like to tell you about it so that just to cry about it a little bit, you know?
Just wanna
Of
cry.
course. You listened when I had my weird nightmare thing.
Right. It was about my best friend and how I lost her. But it was worse. And I left her there this time instead of what actually happened. And I don't know what to do.
That's concerning.
Bitch, that's a lot to unload in the
I'm barely conscious. What is this?
And then I accidentally stabbed Washgale.
Yes.
And he's downstairs right now.
Still stabbed?
Yeah, he left with the dagger.
You'll have to get that back.
You have to rip that out of his arm.
So why would you see something that didn't actually happen? You said you left her, but you didn't actually leave her.
Right. I don't know if that's just dreams being a culmination of your worst fears. I don't want to lose anyone else, and I don't want to leave anyone else behind. And we lost Bodhi, we lost Sashoa, and I don't want to lose any more of my friends.
I think at this point we're all quite capable of taking care of each other.
Yeah, maybe so. I guess I should apologize to Washgale and
What'd you
explain
say?
things. I said, I guess I should apologize to Washgale and kind of explain things just a little.
That could be a good idea, considering he's going to travel with us.
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Thanks. You're my best friend.
Will you come with me to the guy I stabbed?
Look, anytime
Just
you
in
go
case
talk
he
a
tries
guy
to
you
stab
stabbed,
me
you need
back.
backup.
Yes, back up.
Hello,
Oh.
Bubby. Is Maya asleep on the couch out there?
Yes.
Yeah, they both are.
My babies don't love me.
They just sleepy.
Okay. So excuse me. That was rough.
What?
So Link was coming out of his room. What's he gonna do? Because like Liv left coffee for him.
First thing he does is he basically tucks and rolls to catch the espresso cup that's been kicked over, and attempts to drink it on the go as he goes down the stairs. What do I see as when I come out of the stairwell?
So you come out into the stairwell, and the bar is already, or like the, I guess you want to really call it a tavern at this point. It's already pretty busy. You've got people there for breakfast, people that like rented rooms. Oh. I am so sorry.
Sleepy.
But yeah, you got people there that had like rented rooms. You've got people there that are doing business. They're there for breakfast. And then you see Washgale sitting at the bar, just with this dagger just sticking out of his shoulder. And he's like bleeding, like dribbling. He's got blood dribbling down his arm. Like, he's not spurting. You didn't hit an artery. He's just like got it dribbling down his arm.
Only did 4 damage.
His cloak's hanging on his quarterstaff because he doesn't want to put it on yet. He's just like waiting.
You have really got to quit betting on darts games.
He sort of he takes a moment to be like, "What? This wasn't from a dice game. This was the elfin lady threw a dagger right at me,
Raz.
got me right here."
Yeah, she'll do that. And just sort of like climb up on a bar stool next to you. And, come here, let me take a look at that.
And he sort of leans down.
We're gonna burn 4 points of lay on hands on fixing that.
Okay, just take the dagger out, please.
Yeah.
It'll push out on its own,
Don't drop it.
most likely. We're gonna have to be fast about this. Now, hold still.
What?
How's that feel? Actually, he pushes the coin on the wound, and it heals beneath it.
What? That feels a lot better. I haven't got a sharp pain in my shoulder anymore.
That's good.
Well, I'm glad for that. You wouldn't happen to know where everybody else is? I know it's early yet.
No, I got stabbed and then I came downstairs. I'll be honest.
Seems like
I figured that was the best thing to do, was just wait down here.
That's a pretty wise move. Where are we on the road to
That's
again? I can't remember.
You guys are headed to Red Larch,
At large, yeah.
Red Larch.
which is about 7 days north of Waterdeep.
You know any traveling songs, Washgale?
What do you do with the drunken sailor? That's all I can think of right now.
I'm trying to think if I know any that I could adapt to D&D. Yes. Oh, yeah, I know one too.
That'll be an asset. Listen, I'm gonna have to go talk to my abbot. Make sure I've got permission to go on a journey. Shouldn't be too hard to convince him, though. What have you
What?
got
Do you
on today?
want me to tell the others?
Probably so.
What? I'll let them know when they come down.
Just don't go surprising Raz too much.
Yeah, no, I don't think I will. I'll be honest.
Right.
I really got the point of that lesson.
Yeah. I think you'll be just fine. And so Link's gonna clap him on the back, hop down from the bar stool, and go to the Temple of Tamora, catch a dray, and go do that.
As you leave, he uses prestidigitation to clean the blood off, and then puts on his cloak.
Okay.
Smart.
So we've got Fox and Raz upstairs in Fox's bed. We've got Link going to talk to his abbot, and we've got Washgale just sitting in the tavern. All right, what's Miyadi gonna do?
She's going to. I mean, I assume that like her room is near enough that she can kind of hear people rustling around, right? Like she knows people are up and moving. Okay, so she's gonna get up and grab her hat, which she took off because she was drunk, but generally she wouldn't. But she's gonna grab her hat and put it back on, and then exit the room and go into the tavern.
Okay. You gonna sit with Washgale? You gonna find your own table?
No, she'll sit with Washgale. Since she claimed him as a friend, she's got to get to know him at some point, right?
Yeah, I guess we're friends now.
Any friend of mine, you can sleep free here tonight.
So
yeah, I've known
she's
her for
gonna
years.
she's gonna sit next to Washgale, I guess, at the same table, or is he at the bar? Either way.
He's at the bar.
He's at the
Okay.
bar.
And she's gonna just kind of like glance at him. Well, seeing as how I technically paid for your room, I think you owe me.
All right, but I should let you know I've got a lot of other debtors.
Yeah, you do, motherfucker.
How much is a lot?
More than I have the coin to pay back.
Ah. I see. Have you considered making a deal with someone?
No, because the type of people who have that type of money, not the type of people I want to make deals with.
Yadi like touches her necklace and just kind of, okay, and, like, and then sits back, and she orders a black coffee because even though she doesn't really need it, she just likes the taste sometimes.
You just see this like apron float towards you with a steaming cup of black coffee. And it sits down in front of you, and it like pushes like a sugar bowl and like a cream thing. I'm not tired. Why am I yawning?
Have you been breathing regularly?
That's a pretty good.
No, I'm serious.
That's a valid question, and probably not.
Bad at breathing.
It's also like probably the way I'm sitting. I'm like, compressing my lungs. But yeah, it pushes like a sugar bowl and a cream thing,
Okay.
like with the coffee.
She kind of just leaves it where it's at and just drinks the coffee.
Okay. So back to Fox and Raz. After your morning snuggle session.
Hey, there were tears in that snuggle session, okay?
It doesn't make it not a snuggle session.
That makes it a better snuggle session, in my opinion.
Cathartic, perhaps.
That's
Cathartic.
probably fair.
So, I mean, I guess they would separate long enough for Raz to go back upstairs and A, get dressed for the day, like formally, and B, grab her lukewarm bourbon coffee, and then meet back up before going down.
Man, I used to play bass
Yeah.
with bourbon coffee.
Lukewarm bourbon coffee.
Yeah, Fox would get up and get dressed and go grab her coffee and wait for Raz before they went downstairs.
And like your coffee at this point is like fixed to perfection because Link knows or Lift knows exactly how you all take your coffee now.
Black with bourbon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Simple.
Give me whiskey and give me beans.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say give me whiskey or give me death, and I was like, there's some on the bar, I think. I know there's Crown, but that's not.
I'm not worried about
It's
it.
Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, there's Peach Crown.
There's a limited edition thing right now.
Yeah, the peach bag that's on the bar is the Peach Crown, and I have the box in my room. Anyway, I got distracted with the talk of alcohol. I am Raz.
But yeah.
So you guys are gonna head downstairs. Is that your
Yeah.
plan? Is
Yep.
there anything like morning routine that you guys want to do that you haven't done yet?
Fox probably needs to feed Silro,
Oh,
Okay.
but
Mhm.
otherwise,
Who didn't pay for their room last night?
no.
Yeah.
I mean, Raz
Who didn't
would
pay for their
skip-
room? Eat that one.
Yeah,
Raz would skip most of her morning routine.
Okay.
And probably look a little more frazzled than usual. I mean,
Mhm.
yesterday she was happy and she looked happy. And today is like quite the opposite. So, you know,
So she looks like a hot mess.
yeah. So probably not what Miati would be expecting to see today, but I mean, Washgale kind of got a hint of how today would be going.
Has Link left yet, or is he still at the bar?
Oh yeah, no, he's hopped a Dre and he's over to the.
Okay, I thought so.
He abandoned us.
Abandoning us? How dare you?
Park.
All right.
But once they get
So-
downstairs, Raz would sullenly approach the bar and look at Washgale. She'd look a lot
Washgale
more
is in-
straight-faced than I am looking.
Washgale is in deep thought. Like, he's just mentally calculating how much he owes people.
Oh
I'm trying to remember who it is he owes money to, where we're going.
So Miati's on his one side and Raz would kind of sit on the stool on his other side and just he's fucking busy. Nudge him a little. Like, hey,
Oh, yes, hello. How you doing?
how are you doing?
I'm feeling fine. As you can see, no dagger.
Where'd my dagger go?
Who does have the dagger? Does Link have the dagger, or did it just get left behind?
No, we took the dagger out, and I will assume that I just stuck it in the bar.
Okay.
Did you stick it
So-
in the bar?
Oh yeah, full pirate style, just jammed it in the
Lift?
bar.
Lift came by and like pulled it out and was just like trying to like buff out the smoke. And he's so like it just hurt him a little bit because you just damaged his bar.
Good job, Lane.
And Lift comes over and just like hands the dagger to Raz with a note on his like board that's just like Link owes me a new bar.
A whole new
A whole new
bar.
Yeah.
Like a new bar top.
Oh, thanks, Liv.
Oh, they agreed to this is like hammered copper or something.
Graciously takes the dagger, looks at Washgale again, and it's just like, so, you know, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. My fault. I came in. I thought you were in danger. These things happen all the time. Don't worry about it.
Like, I appreciate the effort, But like next time, don't.
Yeah, no, don't worry, I won't. Next
Or,
time, I will
Be a
announce
little quicker
myself
on the draw
before I
for
come
your
in.
shield.
Yeah, no, next time I will announce myself before I enter.
Sorry.
Say that again.
Next time, get one of us.
Yeah.
Get one of us before you come in.
You stabbed me. Do better.
Essentially, yes. And then
You
kinda
stabbed me. Well,
look around him and go, morning, Miati.
Oh, morning.
Hey. Chugs half
And
of
then
her.
Buffy.
Miati's just like, Miati noticed that and was like, "You all right?"
Could be better. Finishes it all in another go.
Because Fox is just patting her shoulder.
Can I have
You're
another
okay.
more bourbon than coffee this time?
Buffy.
Coffee.
I'm trying to come up with a better
Burboffy.
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 Buffy.
The signature Burboffy.
Yeah, coffee.
Coffee? Either way.
Offern?
That sounds
Nope,
like
that's weird.
confiscate.
Burboffy.
Oh God. Okay.
Sorry to derail.
Not sorry at
No,
all.
that's-
Another, please.
Okay.
I've just sent you the person who he owes debts to in this particular place.
Oh, in Red Larch or in
Red Larch.
Waterdeep? Okay.
Red Larch. There's probably a lot of them in Waterdeep. He's just ducking.
Fucking run, man. Me as hell. Just fucking run. Run from your responsibilities, right?
That's what Raz has done.
That's what I'm doing right now. Literally, I have homework due, and I'm like, fuck it, D&D.
Mine's due tomorrow, so that's okay.
Mine's due at midnight, so it's just gonna be late. I have everything done for it. I just need to type everything up.
Apologizes.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you let's wipe to Link. All right, what are you doing when you get to the C word?
Well, just as he's gotten through the obstacle course at the Temple of Tamora, needed some morning exercise. That'll get the blood flowing. The acid jets, those are new. Is the abbot in?
They look over and they're like, yes, he's in his office.
Right. Busy?
No, he should be available.
Very good. He flips the coin to just flex on the clerk and catches it and goes to knock on the abbot's door.
All right, and the abbot just answers his door and kind of smiles at you and, Link, my darling, what can I do for you? And like steps aside and lets you in the room.
Well,
Lets you in his office.
appears I've been called forth from the city. Some doings in Red Larch. Needs some attending to. My friends, the span of adventurers I've fallen in with. They're thinking it could be a good idea. I ask your leave by the order to go and pursue this.
He goes and he sits at his desk and thinks for a moment and he says, "You going to Red Lodge?"
Aye?
And he nods and says, "We've heard whispers of people going missing in the Deseret Valley. If you're headed that way, do be careful."
Right. Are there any members of our order in that valley?
He pauses and thinks for a moment and says, well, there are a few temples in Tribal and Red Lodge. And you'll be able to find help should you need it.
Right. Very good. I believe we intend to leave today. Is there anything else we need to handle here before we go?
He just shakes his head and smiles and like pats you on the arm and tells you, you've done as much as you can for our city. You and your adventures.
Well,
and we thank you.
I've never left home before.
The abbot just kind of smiles and chuckles and is just like, just don't forget that you can always come back.
Going back home. We'll make a practice out of it. If there's nothing else, I would ask one favor. A blessing as I go.
The abbot just sits with you for a moment and gives you his blessing and then extends it to the rest of the adventuring party.
Right. Why, thanks. See if we can't make a good song or two out there as well. Hey.
And he kind of laughs and is like, when you get back, you can tell us all your stories.
We'll do that. Thank you, Potter. And Bowles exits the room slowly. And do you mind if I use the other exit? It's a time pressure thing.
He just kind of smiles and shakes his head and is like, go right ahead, son.
Thank you. And Link goes over to a small statue of Tamora and pushes in a brick in the pedestal, and a small door just his height opens in the wall, and he leaves, bypassing the puzzle dungeon, and hitches a dray back to the troll skull.
Okay.
Can I just say, I got big one more step, Mr. Frodo, and that'll be the furthest I've ever gone from the Shire vibes.
Hey,
just
that line's
then.
coming.
Fucking knew it.
Oh my
He's
god.
a Lord of Waterdeep, man. It's the first time he's ever left home.
That.
I love it. All right. Maya.
Come on,
She
Maya,
can't
sit her,
hear
get
me.
off the pot, dude.
Why am I? It's my child. All right. So you get back to the tavern, and you see that the rest of the party is all in the bar room, at the bar, having breakfast, and Silro's eating his breakfast under the bar. And you can see a couple of the patrons giving him like funny looks that they're like, is that a wolf in the bar?
Literally, as Link walks in, is when Moshka's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, Link went to go to a temple to get some blessing real quick. He'll be back in a second." As he spots Link walking in.
I could count on you, Watch Gale. Thanks.
That was a quick second.
I'm very fast. Fastest halfling alive.
Here. Get in my lap.
Welcome
The
to
monkey
the
says,
earthquake.
"Come on." The monkey says hello. Do you want me to come put them outside?
No, she's fine. She just needs to sit down.
Just want to make sure you don't lose all your dice. Hi, Paisley.
Maya's giving all the kisses.
Good girl.
Now Paisley's gonna try to give all the kisses.
I'm going
So, my
back in 1
friend, I
second.
need my
I just need to
notes.
grab a jacket because it's a little bit cold.
Okay.
Don't shove your tongue in my mouth.
Okay, fine.
Well, I mean, no, I'm kidding.
Do I need to like leave?
I'm too gay for that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I forgot that I had my bedroom windows open, and I was like, why is it getting so cold in my room? Because I don't have any of the air conditioner or the heat turned on. I just have windows open all over the house. Maya, what are you doing? You crackhead.
She's okay.
So, since we appear to be somewhat distracted anyway, we're about an hour and a half in. Do we want to take a couple minutes? Or do we want to keep going?
Yeah, I need a minute.
I do too. And Jamie, I'm passing you notes. Don't let Jordan see.
Wait, where?
I don't know, on Discord, I guess.
Okay. 'Cause I have my
I'm gonna go
laptop
make
folder.
tea.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make tea.
All right. And I'll be right back as well.
I'm looking.
I got peas in my head. Why are you coming up here?
So at some point, I'm planning to remove the
Yeah,
sleeves
gotta
from
go
this
that way.
Okay.
because this is the cloak that I based Wash Girl's look off.
Okay.
Because look at all this hood.
Oh, that's awesome.
So much hood.
So, real quick, Spade, easiest way to do that
We can do our shot.
is going to be to like get like a double or a single edged razor blade
Mm-hmm.
from like just go down to your chemists and pick that
Yeah.
up and pull the fabric at the seam in 2 directions and just cut just the thread. I've done that
We've
for a
actually,
number of things.
My housemates do a lot of sewing and crafty stuff, so they've got one of those things that you literally can
like
do
a
that
seam
and just
ripper.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be
So-
way easy. Yeah,
I'm just gonna go through and just take it all off.
very cool.
Which one should I go with? Mango or fuzzy maple?
Mango is always a good thing.
Oh, good news.
You want any tea?
I have a job interview on Wednesday.
My man.
I didn't even apply for this job. I had a work search review here, which is basically how we get our money if you're not employed. This
Okay.
morning. Less than an hour later, I got a phone call from a recruitment company saying, hey, we'd like to put your CV forward. And I was like, sure, go for it.
Yeah, do it.
And they said, oh, we'll probably hear back in about a week or so. Less than an hour later, I get a phone call saying, oh, so by the way, I'd like to see you on Wednesday at 2. And I was like, okay, perfect.
Yeah, do it. That's awesome, man.
It's a really good job. So it's inbound call center, so I just have to deal with people phoning rather than having to do the horrible cold calling side of it.
Okay, that's not so bad.
So I'm looking forward to it because it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was literally this morning thinking I'm actually gonna really step up my job search. I sent out a load of CVs and then
What?
happened.
My nose won't stop running.
Yeah.
Do you need some Benadryl or something?
That's pretty cool, man.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Do
you guys want
it might
Benadryl?
just be the fan for me.
I think it is the fan.
Okay, well, you can turn the fan off. Do you want the fan
Yep.
off?
I'm gonna take these headphones out, so I will not be able to hear anything till I come back.
I turned the fan off for you.
So yeah, this is how I take notes for.
No. No.
Big fan of that. No.
That was strong in a way that I don't know.
It's like mango. It's very, very mango.
Strong in a way that I don't know.
So it hurts, therefore I don't.
It's mango and apple.
Mhm.
But I don't think I feel like mango and apple right now, so I might go with tequila.
Mangapo.
Because I know that I like tequila.
Apple go. Aquango. Aquango.
Well, it's called mango, like, melange or something. I don't know how to know. It has no actual tea in it. But this one smells good. all smell like key lime. That's
Or I
literally
just really hate key lime, I guess.
You just really must hate key lime because this is the key lime pie flavored tea. And it has to steep for 5 or 10 minutes.
Two best pals anyone could ask for.
And Maya.
The lesbian and the paladin. Not the paladin. Yeah, the paladin.
I mean, okay.
No, wait. What are you?
Well,
Bard.
Paladin and Bard.
Oh, we are paladin. Okay.
What is?
What is? Just rock sugar.
Yeah, it's literally just sugar. It's the best kind of sugar to put in tea.
Why are you all standing and watching this and lagging? I'm confused. I have nothing except drool apparently.
I love that.
So I went with key lime pie tea. It's like it was really good yesterday when I drank it. And the weirdest thing about it though is it has like hibiscus in it, so it's pink. It's pink tea, but it's key lime flavored. Do you want to do our shots now? Julie? Sure. Jordan, do you want shots of pink tea? Okay. These are more like not necessarily shots, but you can do them as a shot.
Right. I mean, like, I'm not gonna swallow the whole thing.
Lindsay, why are you not doing shots with us?
Because I did shots on Saturday.
That's my favorite. It's also Alicia's favorite.
I have pizza hands.
Yeah.
Hands.
Fuck is with this?
Oh my god, I was gonna give you this one and open that one for you. But then you put it in your mouth.
This is not opening.
Weak ass bitch.
Hold on, I'll open it for you.
I mean, okay.
You couldn't open the 1800, but you
I
could
don't know
open
what I was
it.
doing with that.
Oh wait, that's probably my mother or my sister.
Oh, we said-
Oh, it's my sister.
Oh, this is
Oh,
so-
hold on just a second, I'm doing shots. 1 second.
my favorite technique for bottled shots.
Yeah, I already said I wasn't doing the whole thing in one shot.
You okay?
Wrong pipe?
No, Jordan is
I
like
tried to breathe
coughing.
it. I tried
Jordan,
to breathe it. It didn't work.
Jordan just tried to inhale.
You usually
Sure,
can't
that's it.
breathe liquids, bro.
I've been trying for 30 years, okay? It's gotta work at some point.
No, that's not how it works.
Do we know that for
Jordan, my sister says kinky doesn't taste good when it goes up your nose.
I mean, nothing
No,
really
it-
tastes good. Did you mute us, or are they hearing
No,
all
they're
of
hearing
this?
all of those.
At the house. Yeah, I mean, we're doing both. So, like, Jordan and Jamie are here. We're holding it over there. I got tipsy at the bowling alley. I had like a beer, but I hadn't eaten anything or drank anything all day until I had beer. And I actually got better. Well, no, but then I'm not dad. I don't expect to drink on meals. But I actually got better as I got intoxicated.
Yeah, guys, we went bowling.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. I got a turkey.
Mm-hmm.
We all got strikes at one point.
Nice.
Well, we got strikes, and then
We all got
All of us
strikes.
at different points got
at
strikes.
different points.
Yeah.
We were talking about how there was a point where I got a strike and Jamie got a strike and I got a strike and then Jordan got spare. You still picked it up though.
Did I?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought that I hadn't.
But we're they came in to hang out with me after we ordered pizza for dinner and now we're playing Dungeons and Dragons Dragons, but we're not streaming it this week because Jordan's not at home. But I called you to tell you that I love you earlier. I'm not shit-faced. I had a tequila shot. Well, I am a shit-faced, but no, I had a tequila shot before we started, and then I just did a food shot. Well, it was like mini bottles. It was just a mini bottle that we just shot because why not?
You cannot eat my socks, you weirdo.
No, I went and actually bought a bottle
Why not?
of Smirnoff.
Because I need them.
I mean, like, I can borrow you socks. I mean,
You've been speaking English for a while, huh?
you.
No, this is liquor. It's the.
No fighting right next to us.
Hey.
This smells like a bomb pop. It's the cherry.
I put a 5 on Maya. I can word good.
It's Maya and Paisley.
They make an iced version of this, but this is just the straight vodka, and it's the cherry, citrus, and blue raspberry. It smells like a bomb pop.
Personally,
Jordan, smell this.
What?
This smells like a bomb pop.
Okay.
It's open.
Okay.
No, I just handed him the bottle.
It does. It does smell like
Like
that.
the ice cream thing?
Yeah,
Oh, it smells like summer.
it does.
Doesn't it,
But I just wanted to call and tell you that I love you guys.
It's like I have this Tinkerbell perfume and it's mostly pine, I feel like, so it reminds me of Christmas.
Sorry.
I have a Tinkerbell
Just-
perfume and I have
I'm
Bone
trying
Daddy.
I'm trying to just process all of this information.
Tinkerbell perfume.
You've got a Tinkerbell perfume. 2, it's basically fucking Pine Sol.
No, not pine sol. Pine.
Hey! It tastes like mom's tea.
Like pine tree.
Okay.
Which I guess is kind of like pine sol. But yeah, I have Tinkerbell, I have Bone Daddy, now I have a lock, a shock, and a barrel. I have also on the Nightmare Before Christmas route, Worm's Wort, Deadly Nightshade, and Frog's Breath. All as perfumes. And I have a Batman cologne.
No, but I made the citrus mint.
I just used this solid cologne, and I don't know if it's still on, but
Yeah, but you could add some lemonade to it.
I don't know if that's just you.
no, it's still there. Yeah. That's,
That smells good. Want to see mine?
yes.
I swapped out for like.
We're comparing scents, as weird as that is. Hello, friend. Let us smell.
It is so good.
Mhm.
We have Tom Ford, Black Orchid, Deliciousness.
Okay. All right.
Put a little in your coffee every morning, and you'll be able to afford Tom Ford suits. Have you ever seen
Such
those
a
things? They're so
delicious
fucking
smell.
expensive.
No, I have not. But I did have a Giorgio Armani cologne.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it makes my mouth water. I saved the bottle so that I could buy another one, but it's so expensive. It's like $80 for like this much.
Okay, the dogs are outside. If you hear like screeching from outside,
That's just
Okay.
them.
They need to come in then.
Yeah, the neighbor's dog is probably outside. You just call me. I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my tea in the bedroom. We can get started.
Okay.
Can't do that.
So I think I've worked out 2 songs that I can transfer to D&D viable.
Okay.
I can't sing them now. I'll say that right now.
Send them to me. We'll see what we can work out. One day the wellerman comes to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
I just closed something I didn't mean to close. That's better.
By the way, feel free to use any of
That's
those you want to.
Oakley dokley.
You roll, like with advantage or something. Or you need a billion d6s for something. Like sneak attack.
That's why I have my whole thing.
Oh shit, I forgot you had the whole bag.
I have a whole box, and I ordered more. Well, we already proud of me. I ordered more that. All right.
And shit, I'm more. You could just look with me.
Two best friends.
Two
in
best
the whole
friends.
world.
Do you need another blanket, Jamie?
What?
Do you want another blanket?
No, I'm just gonna use him now. He's so
Okay, well, I
warm.
have like two
It's true,
really
I am.
fluffy blankets on my bed. I can bring you one.
I don't need a blanket when I'm sitting next to a heater.
Sure.
All right, I was just offering.
Fat boy bonuses.
She just doesn't want to see me cuddling you.
Too bad.
You're gonna cuddle me tonight, so
There you go. I'm gonna have to go home.
No, you don't have to.
I really super do.
are y'all done being weirdos?
What?
Never.
Are y'all done?
Never.
Is the bromance over yet?
Keep it up.
Jamie's just gonna replace Chi in the bromance. It's fine.
That's impossible.
Oh. I say that's a bold claim right there.
I would not want to step on any toes, but I am all for a new bromance.
Also,
I'm
if you
just-
replace
I'm just in my corner with my unicorn, being like, "This
If
is
you-
my bromance, my unicorn tea."
if you try to replace Chi, you then also become my mortal nemesis. So
No, I'm not replacing anything.
Oh no!
I am my own entity.
The
what?
bottom of my tea diffuser just came out, so now there's just
Just loose
pieces
tea.
of.
Well, I mean, hey, just.
Thankfully, it's like herbal, so it's mostly just pieces of apple and like fruit and stuff floating around in my
So you
tea.
can swallow it.
I wouldn't recommend it, but you could.
So no harm.
I
I'm
mean,
just
you
really
could
sad,
just
though.
take a slotted spoon or something.
Yeah, but I'm in my bedroom and I don't want to go back out in the living room right now.
most of that conversation that I heard was, "Don't swallow, and I wouldn't recommend it." What?
Tea. We're talking about tea.
Right.
And
Okay.
herbs.
Did the bag split or something?
I have a tea diffuser because I use loose tea,
Right.
and this is an herbal tea. So a lot of the chunks of like apple and stuff are just now floating in my.
Steeping too much, mostly.
Yeah, that's the concern. Is like, it's gonna get bitter if I don't get the dunk out of it or drink it fast enough. Because you're really only supposed to steep this for like 10 minutes.
We like to drink with Moth Momo because Moth Momo is our mate. And when we drink with Moth Momo, she downs it in it.
It's really hot though. Like if it wasn't so hot, I'd just fucking chug it. But like
That sounds like coward talk to me.
it's like still boiling.
What's your point?
I am a coward. I don't want 3rd-degree burns internally.
Does it have an eraser?
Yeah, it does. I need to put a new one in
So okay, I got the base out,
I love my cat.
and it kept most of the tea in it, like most of the hibiscus leaves and stuff.
there. Yeah, okay, this is all right.
Okay, that's pretty safe to drink now. All right. Anyway,
Cool.
where were we?
I had just returned to the bar.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. Well, then, what is Link gonna do?
We're all here then.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Raz.
still roast having breakfast under the bar. You've got Miati, and then Washgale, and then Raz, and then Fox.
Right. Fox, Raz, Washgale, Silro. Who's this one? I don't think I ever introduced myself. Mouthful of breakfast. Oh, we're gonna have great chemistry, yes.
This is my good friend Miadi.
Right. Not to put too fine a point on it, but what do you do? I mean, Raz is. We don't talk about Raz in polite company.
We don't talk about the either.
Fox. Fox is a bit of an outdoors woman. Washgale, I mostly know him as a gambler, but I've heard he's quite a wizard. I'm
Which means that being mean to him will kill him.
I'm a paladin of Timora and somewhat of a storyteller, songwriter. What do you do?
Miyadi just like adjusts the hat on her head.
You wear hats.
You wear hats. Cool.
Yo ho,
Um,
yo ho.
I don't think my occupation is all that important.
It could end up being important, you know, if we end up in a dangerous situation or a place where you could solve a problem maybe everyone else couldn't. We've all got secrets, friend, but I like to know who I'm walking with.
You're walking with an old friend. Don't worry.
An old friend.
Yes.
Raz trusts you. I trust you.
Is
What's
that
your
a good
name?
idea?
Miyadi.
Yes, Miyadi.
Nice to meet you. So what's the plan?
Miyadi just like sets her coffee cup down and kind of like taps it on the bar twice before she lets it go and stands up and starts walking towards the door. But on her way towards the door, she kind of like squeezes Raz's left shoulder subtly. Nobody else has like really noticed. It's a very subtle thing that she does as she walks past and is like, right, well, best go check the weather, I guess. And then walks outside.
Right, so Raz, what the hell? What's the deal here?
Like I said, she's an old friend. We can trust her.
Handy in a fight, this friend.
Very.
Very. Oh, like the sound of that. What, Gail?
What, Alan? Yes?
You seem prone to getting stabbed.
Just a little bit, yeah?
Like sort of like shifts his shield on his shoulder. Might want to stick with me.
I think I will. That sounds like a good idea. I normally don't like to be in the position to get stabbed, I'll be honest.
Well, they've invented these neat things called bows, right, Fox?
Yep. I got two.
They have a tendency to try and stab you from like far away. Now, it may be useful to us to have you alive.
As Link is getting both of their attention and keeping their attention, Raz is gonna casually slip away from the bar and follow Miyadi outside.
The first thing you want to know about combat, it sort of trails off.
Stay out of the way. No.
Hit someone else, don't get hit.
While Link's doing this, like Roscoe was just like, yeah, and actually he's just going through his debts again in his head. It looks like he's listening really intently, but he's just counting like, okay, who do I have money to? Who do I need to avoid?
This poor wizard.
While you guys are getting prepared to leave Waterdeep, is there anything you want to do? I mean, you're about to travel for like a week.
I mean, first of all, once Raz follows Miyadi outside, Miyadi kind of just like looks at Raz and is like, so what's really going on?
Yo, mama.
Well, Raz would kind of. There's a porch on this place, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Like, just like, yeah.
It's like a
so
wraparound porch.
Raz would just lean up against the railing and look out on the street, but be talking to Miyadi, like, all casual and just like, oh, you know, the old nightmares. They never really go away.
I know what you mean. So, anything in particular trigger this one?
Well,
Bitch, it's you.
right. How do you nicely say?
Miyadi literally has no clue. She's genuinely just like concerned. Just
Yeah, right. I feel like, side note, I feel like Raz had plenty of nightmares when they were friends. And because of the events that had just happened. And I feel like Miyadi would have been there in some capacity.
probably. Yeah.
So Raz would just be like, well, you know, seeing old faces reminds you of other old faces.
You're not telling me I'm getting old now, are you?
You've always been a little bit older.
Just a smidge. Miyadi will like rest a hand on Raz's back, like her upper back. And just like, well, I'm here now if you need anything.
Oh, this is so
Ugly
gay.
crying? No.
Right? Like,
I mean, me too.
Raz would just look at her and be like, don't tell me you're getting soft.
Don't tell
She'll
me
like,
you're going soft.
so Miyadi like just slaps her on the back then. And just, not like painfully, but with a little bit of force, like, and then like lifts her hands and like stretches them behind her head. No, me, soft. I would never.
It's
And
been
she'll,
a
like-
few years. I wouldn't blame you.
she like turns on her heel back towards the door, but she kind of glances over her shoulder back to Raz and is like, now we both know I have a reason not to go soft, and then walks back inside.
Oof. Sketchy.
Sketchy.
Bitch, you sus.
I am the
Miyadi sus,
imposter.
guys.
Raz
Guys, it's so
would
mad
just
event.
kind of
So
jump
mad
away from
event.
the rail and follow her immediately and give her a nice whack on the back. Be like, we'll see if we can't soften you yet.
Whack.
I mean, like, come on. Raz has settled down and gone quite soft, so she thinks she can help her friend.
Right.
Sorry, that was my alarm.
My alarm just went off too.
It's the same alarm, probably. Yep. I gotta get mine after we get done.
Sorry, this happens on a
But
regular basis.
so you've got Miyadi and Raz on the front porch.
No, they're back in the
They're
barn.
They're back inside. They're like
Okay.
just back inside, yeah.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Before we go, I do need to buy some food for the week because wasn't planning to travel.
Okay.
Also, is it possible for me to find like a pipe and some tobacco, basically, for wash scale?
Yes. It's possible.
How much is he going to have to spend?
It depends on how good of a tobacco he wants. Like,
Side
I
note,
mean,
did you say how much gold Spade and I start with, our characters?
oh,
Since
It
we're
was,
not actually originally a part of...
it was 140 gold. I've spent some of that already.
Okay.
yeah. I was like, yeah, I gave you a number and I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was 140.
Okay, and I said Raz would take the bracer of flying daggers, and Fox would have the
Okay.
What type of pipe can he get for like 4 gold and decent like tobacco sort of things?
For 4 gold.
Yeah.
So he can come out, I mean, he can get a pretty decent pipe. It's like he can actually get it from the carpenter. Oh god, who was the Jordan has the book and now I can't remember.
Sucker.
I got it. Hang on. Tally.
Lindsay and I took notes, man.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I had the book and then I gave it back to Jordan so he wouldn't forget to take it home.
It's Tally.
Okay, so there's a carpenter that you can get a pipe from. It's actually a pretty decent pipe, and then there's an apothecary that is ran by an elf that Daffy was flirting with.
Follow.
Fala. That will have tobacco for you. That's got some pretty decent stuff that they won't charge you an arm and a leg for.
Perfect. He goes and buys some of that. Because I figure if I'm going to be vaping, my character's going to be smoking.
Bet. God, now I want a cigarette.
So they're bad for you.
Don't threaten me with a knife.
Don't knife hand her.
Wait, that looked like a nice knife. Or was that just a normal knife?
It looks like it's just a table knife.
Oh,
It's like a steak
I
knife.
get excited about knives.
Is that a spoon that you're threatening me with?
I don't have a knife, so I'm using a spoon.
Fuck it. Fuck you up with a spoon. Take your eyeballs out.
I've got
I have a
protection.
knife now.
Oh God.
I'm gonna need that back.
Well, hold on. I have to close it.
It's a lockback.
The lockback. Where'd it lock?
But yeah, once he's bought his rations and stuff, he just goes back.
Okay, so for rations, you just need to add 7 days worth of rations.
Oh yeah, maybe we should.
I'm guessing it's at the standard price.
I mean, I'll get it.
Yeah, it's just the standard ration price, which is
5 silver, so for 7 days it's 3.5 gold.
cool.
I guess Miyadi's gonna do the same thing then, because she only has 1 day worth of rations.
You would only
guys
need to
probably
spend
those
3
since
gold.
you're gonna be traveling. Yeah. So so you just need enough to get you through
Yeah.
about 7 days, probably,
Same.
depending on how long you take to travel.
What's a mess kit?
Mess kit? It's for food. It's for like cooking and stuff.
Excuse me.
So for cooking your rations.
No, for cooking your rations or like.
Oh wait, no, it says she has 10 days. I'm dumb.
Or
She has
like,
10
Okay.
days of 1 day of rations. Okay.
collapsible kit
Yes.
that's like a
Okay.
plate that is also a pot and like a fork and a knife or a spoon and a knife.
Let's all not forget that Raz has a dragon egg still.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
That's totally not a dragon egg, and it's definitely like
Just a rock.
safe somewhere in the bar.
It's just a rock.
It's in an empty.
Actually, Link knows exactly what it is, and he told Raz about it. If we remember back,
I don't remember shit.
because I rolled a natural 20 on that
Yeah.
on that check, and we know that it's a red dragon egg.
We know, but we don't talk about it.
We
is
don't
what
know.
I mean.
Well, the thing is, like, we know, and we don't know how to hatch it. Is the
So
thing.
for now, it's in a barrel of wine in the basement. In the wine.
Is that like pickling the egg though?
If it is, it's gonna be expensive as shit, and we're gonna sell it for what it's worth.
A pickled dragon egg.
This wine has been. Oh fuck! What's the word?
Fermenting.
Fermented?
Fermenting. Yeah, fermented in a not in a dragon egg, but
With a dragon's egg.
alongside a dragon egg. A red dragon egg, so it's got some kick.
Got some kick, motherfucker.
Did they
Alright.
actually let this slip, or is this like out of character?
No, that's out of character.
Oh no, that's sorry. That was out of character completely.
Because I was gonna say,
Miyadi does not need to know about that. Sorry, I
But
love
she
her.
does.
Raz loves her. But
I'm just kidding.
that's like Raz's baby.
Oh, funny thought. But like, what if the dragon? If you guys figure out how to hatch it, what if the dragon is born drunk?
And that's how it stays as part of the party.
That's yeah.
A
Like I'm just
drunk
saying,
dragon.
his brain is like permanently intoxicated.
Therefore,
Oh no, guys! I really don't want to have a dragon with fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, FAS is really rough, guys.
I didn't even know that was a thing. So my
yeah.
bad.
It's really bad.
but think about a drunk dragon companion. That's funny.
No, that's
Yes.
terrifying. That is the embodiment of.
That was their
I said I don't
weird
care how big the room is. I cast
Just
fireball.
fireball.
There's a lot there. I just washed that out. Right. So 7 days walk.
Yeah.
We're planning to walk this.
Ew.
Right.
Why not? What's the problem with walking? Y'all too good for walking now? Raz, what's gotten into you these days?
Oh,
What the fuck?
Shit.
Seems like I might have a
What's going-
disproportionate response
Shit,
for
Alicia.
someone we just met. No, I did.
I feel like this is a revenge for the shade thrown at.
Last night's shade.
I
Miyadi,
don't
like-
even remember what I said that was so good.
Miyadi like leans against a stool and like lifts her boot up and just kind of like takes one of her daggers and starts like scraping mud off the side of it.
Oh, in my bar, guys. In the bar, guys.
Yeah.
Right after she said that, like it's almost like a sign.
If you're just
Well,
a
Skill
such a
just
fan
starts
of
like
going outside,
precipitating it out the door.
if you're such a fan of going outside, maybe you could do that out there. Bit rude.
Damn.
Eh.
Raz
She
internally.
stops,
Why can't
though,
my
like-
friends just get along?
I mean, like when he said that, she stopped and like put her dagger away. But
Much appreciated.
Back to the fact of walking.
We'll be headed north. It's autumn now. At least it'll be nice out.
Hmm.
We won't have rations, right? I'm not too keen on carrying around, frankly, the sort of cash we carry around the city out there. Do they even use the same kind of currencies out there as they do? Washgale, Miyadi, you ever seen anyone use a gold dragon, a platinum moon, a copper nib, a silver shard?
Make
I think-
I mean,
I've
Yeah.
come from outside of the city, so I'd assume I would have if they'd used it. It's still like valid currency, isn't it? It's just
Miyadi's like a
different.
traveler, so I mean, I
Right.
can
yeah,
look
like
back, but
no, you're good. Like you'd basically already know that it's the same type of currency. Is the exchange rate is pretty much the same no matter where you go,
Okay.
especially headed up north.
What? Yes, it is. You can use it wherever you want. Just, people will give you a bit of a funny look the further north you go, but that's how it is.
Money's money in the end.
That's so true. Right. That does make me feel better. Say, Fox, you're holding the purse strings.
Mm-hmm.
I figure it's time I made a deposit into the company funds. I'd feel
Sure.
better if I wasn't just carrying so much loose on me.
Good point.
Here
Go
you go.
ahead.
Yeah, let's not get robbed.
Yeah.
Miyadi's
so-
not gonna say anything, but she definitely side eyes for a second.
It's fine.
Johan-
It goes into the bank from
Just
the
a
pouch. So
Curious side eye, not anything suspicious.
Raz just kind of, yeah.
Well, suppose I'll put.
Teal is sus, guys. Teal is sus.
Suppose I'll put, say, oh shit! You know what? I did not put
You
that
didn't
in
add
there.
your gold in.
I did not.
500.
So I'll put these 4 platinums, these 4 moons in there, and 500 of these dragons. Actually,
Okay.
I'll remove that 'cause it's not-
Washgale is watching this and calculating how many of his debts he could pay off with that type of money.
A lot of them.
Right. Well, suppose that leaves me with.
Is Jamie okay? Did she just fall down?
Yeah, dogs were kicking at the door.
Oh. I forgot that I left them outside. I'm a bad dog mom.
I mean, I don't think you're a bad dog, Mom. River's
Maya!
still outside.
Yeah.
Maya just popped up behind the couch and I saw her trying to lick Jordan's head. Was that Paisley or Maya?
That was Maya. Okay.
Oh, wait, while I'm up.
Yeah. Jamie's gonna be right back. Yes. We do have a company fund. If you are interested in joining our adventuring company, there are certain benefits.
Not for wash scale.
Washgale, you'll understand if we limit your access to our bank. You talk a lot about debtors, and it's best that we don't enable you in your weaknesses. We make each other strong.
Just sort of looks resignedly like, yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
Besides, can't have you dipping into the funds to pay me when I finally win that game.
Oh shit, I can speak telepathically too. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, for the benefit of the record keeping on our bank account at the International Bank of Cord, that is an additional 4 platinum and 500 gold pieces in the fund, in the general fund. I need you to not pull these headphones out of my ear. So yeah, there's that. Anyone else feel like putting in on the fund or joining the Biggie Smols Adventuring Company?
Is there like a buy-in that I need to like put forward, or
Wash scale. Why don't you settle your debts before any of this?
that? I'll be honest with you, that could take a while.
That's fine. You're an honorary member for now.
I mean, I don't have much to offer but my skill, but I guess she's like a little fidgety. Miata's like fidgeting a little bit, but she reaches for her coin purse and like
Why so shy about
I get. She like glares at Raz like.
No worries, Miati. We take care of each other.
If you need a tribute from me rather than just my skills, I guess all I can spare right now is 100 gold.
More than enough.
Okay, so
Quite
she
plenty.
hands it over to the back.
I'll throw a 500 in there.
Look,
Or I'm
Alicia,
gonna
mine
put
says
500 in Raz's personal account, actually.
Okay.
we've been fortunate in our adventures. Join forces with us. Think how fortunate you could be.
How the fuck did you edit it off here?
I did not.
Valid, though. Y'all have made some bank.
And that was just the 500 from whatchafucket.
Oh yeah, there's that.
That's
other,
not even like you didn't even calculate how much the bar made.
There's that other 125 that we made as well
What 125?
because of Sashoa's share.
Yeah.
Oh no, we were just joking about that.
Oh no? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that just Sashoa's portion just went into the like
Into relief for orphans of all races.
A roll in her grave.
into the training of Yanti, not into sensitivity training for Yanti.
Into Yanti sensitivity training.
Valid.
Alicia,
Hello.
your niece says hello.
I see the demon dog.
She is a fucking demon tonight.
She's fantastic.
At least someone loves her. I'm kidding. I love my child.
So, accounts are settled. Suppose we are headed out to the city. We are headed into dangerous situations. Has everyone got their affairs in order? Any sort of desires they'd have met should they meet their end?
Last will and testament.
Unfortunately, we've
Advanced directives.
some friends lose their lives.
Miyadi kind of like fidgets some more after tying her coin purse back to like her belt or whatever, and like adjusts her hat again and like, I guess I should tell you. Well, Raz probably remembers, but I don't carry the best reputation with me everywhere I go. I mean, it comes in handy sometimes, but just a fair warning. People tend to be a bit frightened.
If anything does happen to me, there's a note in my spell book in the front page. You read that and you'll know what to do.
Interesting.
Lindsay, what are Fox's wishes if she should die?
Well, if I die, you two split whatever I have.
You two, who two? Us two?
Us two?
Raz and Link.
You two, who two?
Who to us?
So not Miyagi and Mushkale then.
The pirate and the wizard she just met.
Don't know you guys.
You get none of my shit. You get the dog and everything else.
Yep.
Right. Fair. Same for you two.
Lay me down on a bed of roses.
For the last time, I'm not dragging your corpse to the river. Please do not let it dawn. God-forsaken hour.
No, just bury me at home. That's it.
Right. If possible. Bury me here. Under the troll skull. I'll hang out with Liz.
Liv just like holds up his board and is just like, come hang out.
Aww.
You make a great point of if we die, where we'd like to go. Just toss me in the sea. It's fine.
Just throw me in the ocean.
I'd like to be in the forest. Somewhere.
Link, why did you start us on this topic?
Cause we need to.
Flags down another coffee bourbon. Burboffy.
Liv is like, burp coffee.
That Bourbotti's gonna be the death of you. Then we'll have to figure out where to bury you.
Shut your mouth.
Are you done?
It's the
I don't know,
bourgeois
really.
coffee.
We could go forever. Honestly.
Oh my god, you fucking nut jobs. So everybody is there any other shopping anybody wants to do? Is there anything else you want to do in Waterdeep before you leave? Do you want to go see your
Did
Oh,
we
wait,
want
what?
to talk to Embrick and Avi about watching the bar? Or just checking in every once in a while?
Better keep an eye on that Enoch Froon bastard.
Yeah, he kept
Don't worry about it.
Enoch kept trying to sabotage your bar. He opened like a rival bar.
Wait, who did?
Enoch Froon, the asshole
Oh,
across
yeah.
the street.
Yeah, so he's basically like, I meant to tell you guys this and it totally slipped my brain. So basically there's another bar like catty cornered to y'all's and it's not doing nearly as well as y'all's is, but he kept trying to sabotage your bar.
Yeah, he hires like were-rats from the Shard Shunners, that halfling gang, to come apply at our bar and like sabotage us and
Obviously,
lets
they don't
rats
get
loose in the
hired.
place.
Oh no, they got hired.
Yeah, we hired them.
Yeah, you hired them.
It took everything in me to not tell you.
And he kept trying to like sabotage the bar, but he obviously failed because you guys are wonderful.
Yes,
This
we
is a
are.
stupid fucking bastard, that's why.
So what else do you guys want to do in the city before you peace out A-Town?
I'd like to go see Durnan, the Onan portal. You know? Back to the beginning before we go.
Why are we taking these trips down memory lane? Raz is really not here for this. Enough reminiscing.
Just the part of memory lane we were all here for, eh? I'll just send him a note. No, 3 screens,
Alright.
a few gold anyway. Best not to turn my tail around there. Well, it's early yet.
We can make good time by nightfall.
Maya!
Head north.
You
So,
two
let the dog loose. Silver will calm it down.
I don't know
I'll
what
take
No,
my
really.
24 barking damage.
What are you doing?
Dies.
I don't know what her problem is.
What are you doing?
No, I understand. Right. So the road then.
Hey,
I don't fucking know, man.
what are you doing?
Hi, baby.
I don't know.
Hi,
man.
you're fine. Hello.
The dogs being dogs.
Oh, it's because she hears kids outside.
Fucking kids.
Hopefully not.
Fuck you.
Hi, Sasha. Hi, Sasha.
Words.
Look, it's Sasha. She came to join me because she loves me, and she also likes being in the bed.
Aww.
Sasha.
Baby. Hi.
All right. Is that River?
It's my river.
Riveroo. Hello, baby.
Keep catching
All right.
headphones on this.
So, are you guys getting on the road? Is that your plan?
Yes.
Seems like.
All
I
right.
think so.
River's
Yes,
licking my hand, and I don't understand why.
There's what?
What?
River's licking my hand.
Does it taste good?
Apparently.
All right. So, you guys get on the road
Leave a note
towards
for Embrick and Avi.
just on their door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell them they get free drinks for a month.
For a month.
With a limit.
So you guys are walking and you head out of the city, and it takes you probably an hour to get out of the city. And you guys are headed down, just down the road.
What?
What's
You
the
guys are just heading down the road,
Oh, down the road.
heading north.
Whew. Right. There are not any stables nearby.
There are stables right outside the city that you can rent horses from if you choose to.
What do we think?
I wouldn't mind it.
Stables
Well,
for
Link,
what?
You could just ride Silvero. I'm kidding.
Well,
He's got his armor. He's too heavy for Silro.
he'd get tired. Yeah, just saying. Could carry our equipment at least.
I could go for a horse ride.
Horses?
Miati.
It might
Tell
get
me
us
you've
there
gotten over
faster.
this.
Coming over what?
We can share.
What about a donkey?
Okay.
Donkey!
I'm more comfortable on my feet or on the sea.
What about what if we got a wagon? That's funny.
That might be worse.
It might be worse.
You know, trapped in on all sides.
No, not like a
A
covered wagon, an
claustrophobic
open
pirate. I love it.
Miati.
She's not claustrophobic. She's just she's not used to land.
She's horse phobic is what we're gonna call it.
Land phobic. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm afraid of dirt.
No, she's just definitely more comfortable walking than anything. But obviously, like if the entire party agrees, she'll give in.
may not be comfortable, but
It's faster. It's safer.
true.
We can ride together if you need to.
Plus, you got a
Considering-
firm thing to hold on to if you got to throw up.
Considering I don't know how to control the creature.
Sharing it is. Anyone else want to share so we can save on a horse?
I mean, we could just
Watch-
ask this farrier here. Excuse me,
Watch
friend.
it. Link, go ahead and jump up on a horse together.
Excuse me, friend.
Ship it.
What kind of rates do you have?
What'd you say?
Excuse me, friend. What kind of rates do you have?
So you're talking to just a human male, and he kind of like looks over from where he's brushing out a horse's mane and is like, well, it's 3 silver a day per horse.
3 silver a day per horse.
Can we just buy him off you?
How much to buy?
And he kind of hesitates and thinks for a moment and says, 3 gold.
I would like to make an insight check for haggling.
Okay, go for it. I need to grab my DM screen.
Plus what?
One moment. So insight, that is going to be a total of 20.
Okay. He knows who you are, so he's already like lowballing the offer. Like he's already giving you the best deal that he can on these horses because he knows exactly who you are, like as a party.
Okay.
Right. Well, if 2 of us are sharing,
It's only 3 horses.
it's only 3 horses.
9 gold pieces we could spare. Agreed?
I think we could do that.
Agreed.
From the company fund in.
Well, hang on, still one moment. And Washgale is going to go to the ferry, I was getting the name, was right? Was the right term, I believe.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I want to offer you a little game of chance.
Oh, good.
If I win,
Watch
No.
Gale,
Yeah.
please no.
I'll win.
Washgale?
Watch,
If I
we
win,
don't got
I
time for
pay
this.
double for my horse. If you win, I pay double for my horse. If I win, I get it for free.
Yeah, Raz, I tried to
Oh
tell
my
you.
god.
We don't
You're
have time
paying for your
games.
horse then.
Fine with that.
The farrier kind of like looks at the rest of the party and then looks at Washgale and is like, all right.
Oh, here's the rules. You roll this dice 4 times and add it all up. I'll then roll it 3 times and add it up. Whoever wins, whoever has the highest at the end, wins.
Okay.
He's skewing it in his
Um,
favor.
And I'm going to provide him with the dice from my pouch.
Are they loaded dice? Like, come on, Wash.
It's not a loaded dice. It's a mildly magic dice.
The way you said that
Mild
was...
magic.
Mildly okay. What is it? Is it a D?
It's the charlatan's die from Xanathar's.
Oh god. Okay, hold
Fox,
on.
just quickly, could we pay the man for our horses?
Yep. So
Minus
6
6.
gold for him. For ours.
Hold on. I'm looking at this. Whenever you roll a 6-sided die, you can control which number it rolls. Okay.
You put how much into that?
So for him, it's just a normal dice, but for me, I can control what it rolls on, basically.
Okay. So I just need to roll 46.
Yeah, and add it up.
Eight, 9, 12.
Okay. Washgale rolls 2 5s and a 3. 13, and just beats him by 1.
And the guy just kind of like, all right.
Oh, good game, mate.
And he's just like, my boss is gonna kill me.
Aw. Raz flips him an extra gold piece just for the trouble. From her own personal.
He kind of he like catches it and tucks it in with the rest of the gold and nods. You be safe now, you hear?
Nothing but.
All right. So you
Just
now
be
have
like
3 horses.
just before they leave, Miyadi kind of is just like, how well trained are these things?
Oh, they're well trained, I assure you.
Hang on.
These
Extras.
things.
If anybody wants to add their horse to their character sheet on D&D Beyond, go to extras and mount.
I assume Raz will be holding on to ours.
Yes, ma'am.
And I guess these are riding horses, actually, or are they draft horses?
They're just riding horses.
Okay. I was gonna ask if
They're
they
not
were
big enough to be
giant
draft
seahorses,
horses.
but that seems.
That seems more up Miyadi's alley.
Did you say
the
seahorse?
wrong
No, I'm just
campaign.
kidding.
That's the wrong campaign.
So, if you add this this horse to your character sheet, you will have its stats. Is the important thing?
Mm.
It's the riding, wasn't it?
Yes.
I suppose I'll add it then, just so I have the stats, since I'll be riding with Raz the whole time.
And
Yeah. Where the fuck were you doing this?
okay, so extras down at the bottom. So
Sweet.
it's on like the it's on you'll have to do it on the website.
That's so cool.
But yeah, just so we can keep track of those.
Riding horse.
Hey, no playing right here, fuckos.
No.
Maya, come here.
Ooh, your mom's calling you.
Come.
There we go.
Okay, extras. Manage extras.
So choose category,
Good girl. Get in the bed.
mount.
Get in the bed. Hello, Stinky. You look very cute when you're in trouble. She gives you the like, why are you yelling at me face?
Just click and you're good.
Hi, Paisley.
Wonderful.
Great. Get in bed. Come on.
I named my horse Raz's horse so that I know in the future that it's not
That it's
actually
not
my
yours.
horse.
Oh,
Okay.
guys, what do we want to name our horses?
Oh
They
my
come with
god.
names already. Quick. Ash.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Jamie, do you want some Starburst?
Fuck yeah.
Starburst it is.
My
Starburst
horse
is
is
a good
called
one.
Tree.
Are you okay?
So yeah, Roshgale picked up the Charlatan dice in Waterdeep.
No, you can just take the whole bag. Take the whole bag. Take the whole bag. And the one you just threw on the floor. That's mine.
So my horse's
Hey,
name
causing
is
havoc.
Socorro,
You're wreaking havoc.
which is the Portuguese word for help.
Oh, get down. I will choke you out. They think you have things for them. So I gave Jamie a bag of Starburst, and now she's being chased by the dogs.
Sit.
I was gonna say, I mean, you can give me a bag of Starburst if you want, but
I will give you a bag of Starburst.
Sit. Fuckers. I don't get any Starburst.
Paisley, I can see you jumping. Don't you dare.
Go. Go to mom. Go to mom.
Come here.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to name this horse Sala.
Mine is Starburst.
Hello.
You don't lick me. You're not nice.
Mine is very nice.
Not when she's trying to jump and eat my Starburst. Stay on the floor.
Okay, so that's gonna affect my stuff.
For me.
Excuse me.
We're connected. Connected.
So horses successfully acquired. Who's doubling up with who, by the way?
The boys,
Okay.
or whoever you three decide. But it's Miyadi and Raz on one.
Right.
Maya.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think Miyadi and Raz are the only ones sharing because you three all got your own horse,
Yeah.
Well, no, we got
or you two.
We
Yeah.
got a total
paid
of
for
3
2
horses,
and
which
one-
means
he
2
got
people are doubling up.
So I
And I
guess we
believe-
would have paid for 3 horses.
No, we paid for 2
Okay.
horses.
Yeah, you paid for 2. Right?
Oh yeah, we
We
paid for.
were only gonna get
Yeah,
one
you
for
paid for
years.
2. I got my own, so I'm assuming me and Link are doubling up.
No, Link should have his own.
Yeah, Link has his own horse,
Okay.
so we would need to pay for one more horse.
Yeah, you
is
pay
what
for
I'm
another
saying.
horse.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because I was gonna say, I
So
thought the
everybody-
plan was originally to get.
Either we're paying for another horse or
Because it was
Someone
gonna be
else is
it was gonna
doubling.
be 9 because Washgale was like, well, I'll wager for mine. And we were like, you're paying for your own.
Washgale is a totally legit wager. What do you mean?
Right?
so it's 1 horse, 2 horse, 3 horse, 4.
Yes.
Death Trap 1, Death Trap 2, Death Trap 3, Death Trap.
No, sweetie, ours is Starburst.
Dangerous at both ends, tricky in the middle, right?
Maya, come here. Maya. Is she just sitting on the couch because she knows she's in trouble?
Yes. She's pretending she hears nothing. Badly.
Paisley's sitting here next to me, just like staring at me like I don't want to be in trouble. So, you guys get your horses and head off down the road.
Right, Salah?
Come on up, Miyagi.
Oh no.
What color do I want to use to ruin your life?
No.
One sec. I'm gonna roll and actually see because Miyadi doesn't ride these death traps. So
Can
one
she
sec.
even get up there?
Yes.
The fun fact, 3rd edition and 3.5 had a writing skill.
I mean, shit. I'll just be like, make a writing check. It's an
None of
athletics
that
based
shit
skill.
here.
That's what I was gonna do was make an athletics check or acrobatics. Okay.
Yeah.
Please
Either
no.
one.
I've always found getting onto horses more like an acrobatics check.
It really is.
Who's
Okay.
proficient in acrobatics? This bitch.
My dude.
Yeah, so is Miyadi.
Big
So
0 to acrobatics.
it's River, you can't go that way, you're gonna spill my tea. Sorry. She likes to like shove between me and my table for some reason, even though there's a perfectly open spot for her to go to her bed.
But it's not next to you.
So that's a 13.
That's decent.
You struggle a little bit, but you figure it out. Like,
Oh shit.
But she's facing back. I'm just kidding. Let's not do that.
no, I was about to be like, but you're like, get up there and like you start to get up and then you realize, oh wait, I'm gonna be backwards if I go this way. And then you like get up there and then you're like, wait, fuck. And you have to like step back down and then like refigure out how to get your foot up there and how to like pull yourself up.
Her
Did
hat
you get
falls
up
off.
there?
Her hat falls off in the process when she's already up, and she's just like,
Get up there backwards and they're face to face.
Eye to eye.
So Miyadi's hat is just like sitting on
on the
the
floor.
ground.
somebody, please.
Washgale just sort of like hasn't got onto his horse yet and just like picks it up and just offers it up. Like,
I didn't go with
Thanks.
draft horses because draft horses would be way too big for you guys to be able to get up there easily.
Would they like bulky or? I mean, I've
They're
seen
like-
draft horses, but
Yeah.
I didn't think they were very tall. I thought they were just bulky.
I mean, it's already
They're
difficult for
pretty
Link to
tall.
No,
get up
they're
there.
tall.
Mm.
They're very tall.
Yeah.
They're like Clydesdales. They're like,
I was about to say, Link is 3 feet flat.
yeah, even
Yeah.
the regular horses are hard for you to get up on. I wasn't going to give you draft horses.
There's a little leather ladder I can climb up on one side. Yeah.
Ladder, you sit. Where was this?
You did fine. You're good.
Especially my horse. I'm a halfling. They have to be helpful to me. It's against the law
It's
to discriminate.
ADA. It's ADA. These
Sweet.
saddles are ADA compliant.
I get the big hitching post next to the door.
So you guys head off down the road into the forest and you ride for a few hours until like the sun is high in the sky and it's starting to get a little warm, starting to get a little toasty.
Miyadi is just basking in the sun.
Okay.
You're
I
not
have to
getting
look at
motion
something.
sickness, are you?
Make a con save.
See,
I'm
that's
kidding.
what happens every time you ask that question.
If there's one thing that Miyadi doesn't get, it's motion sickness.
On land, on a beast on land, she wouldn't get motion sickness.
Land sick.
I don't think it would be
a
motion
thing.
sickness for
It would
her
totally
in
be
that
motion
case. I just
sickness.
feel like, oh my
I
god,
need
stop.
a Dramamine.
I don't know.
Interestingly, a lot of sailors do get motion sickness when they're on land.
Oh yeah, when they
Yeah.
get back to land because they need to find their land legs. But she's been back on land for like
Isn't moving all the
a
time.
few years now. It's just she walks everywhere or like magic.
I need to get.
She has her ways.
My notebook because I need to write something down.
Paisley, why are you staring at me from the other corner of the couch?
So while you're writing, tell me what you guys are doing, how you're interacting with each other, that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm pretty sure Miyadi has nothing else to hang on to but Raz's waist. So
Nothing.
Yes.
I think like Washgirl is probably like somewhere in the middle of the group. He doesn't want to be at the back. He doesn't want to be at the front. He's like just safely in the middle.
Yeah, what's our writing order?
I feel like Fox is probably at the back with Silvero.
Really?
Yeah.
Silver was good to have in the back.
I mean, and as the pack leader, he would be in the back.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
That's really interesting. Well, I guess that leaves either. Well, I guess that leaves Link at the front.
Link or Raz and Niadi.
Could be a duo, and then Washgale, and then like
Go.
kind of slightly staggered Fox, and then Silro just behind Fox. Just
Yeah.
As we are going, Rossgale is like because he sort of mapped out the route with his navigation. He is looking for places that he would think this is where I would ambush someone.
Okay, make a. Well, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 13. Can you do it with investigation instead?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So perception is 13.
Okay. Give me just a second.
So Raz and Miyadi are front.
they're like next to Link, or
Yeah. So have Link on the left.
just slightly behind. Either way,
All right.
I feel like
So as
Miyadi.
you guys are riding along.
I feel like Miyadi would have mapped their route ahead of time as well, like as a navigator, but she's probably just straight up forgotten because of the horse factor.
You're like, oops, she's been thrown off.
So as you guys are riding, you pass by, like you're through the woods, and I gotta pull something up. I don't have my normal 2 monitors, so this is
You're good.
You're good.
different for me.
Did you want all of our passive perceptions or?
Yeah.
Raz is 15.
13.
12.
That's 11 for me.
Okay. So you guys are riding through, and
He's here to get hit when things show up, not prevent it from happening.
And you guys come up, you pass through this section of trees that seems a little thicker than the rest of the trees. And oh my god,
River.
stop. I'm trying to do this thing. So there were
So we're coming up to a thicker, denser part of the forest.
Are we talking like deciduous trees or conifers or
Are you shitting me?
no?
I don't know,
That's
Fox.
an
You tell
important
me. I'm just
question.
kidding.
Is it a mixed forest? Are we on the boundary of two?
Oh,
We're
bro,
we're in the forest, right?
you're in the forest.
Okay, so this is my favorite terrain type.
Okay. Well,
Ooh, advantage on
Um,
perception check.
I should note though, and this probably goes for Raz too, that we have additional insight when looking for traps and such. So
okay.
if
do?
we're looking,
Cool.
Okay.
but you were just
Um,
describing the setting, so
Yeah, you're good. So you're riding through and you see a patch of trees that seems a little bit thicker than the rest of the trees along the path. But it just looks like they've grown that way. The trees block out a little bit more of the light. And it's a couple degrees cooler as you ride into this section, just because of the shade. And you hear a branch snap.
Miyadi like whispers to Raz like, stop the horse.
Gently pulls on the reins to get her horse to stop.
What's this?
I heard a branch. Bleh. Heard a branch snap.
yeah, that.
Looking around.
Right. Which direction?
So. what's her
Make
fucking name?
a
Raz, that's her name. Starts moving her horse, like, you know, you pull them to one side and they start like walking in a circle so that she can look around.
yeah.
Everybody on your toes.
Right. Link
Yeah.
dismounts.
Washcale will also dismount.
Right.
Miyadi will
gotta
attempt to
take a
dismount.
leak.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna try to lie to whoever or whatever is out there. Right. Sorry. Gotta stop. Take a leak.
Mhm.
Alright, I need to get something.
So for deception,
Don't fuck up.
I'm gonna try not to.
An outrage
Hmm. That is a +2. Right. I really have got to urinate in a public fashion. It's a 7.
The 7.
Yeah.
Raz
So-
over here, like,
Haven't I? Just like unlimbering my hammer.
Nothing, like nobody like comes out of the forest. Like nothing.
well,
So terrible.
As like we've made a load of noise, have any birds flown off or like creatures like scuttered away or anything? Scuttered, skittered.
You notice that it's oddly quiet. For the forest, like other than that branch breaking, like you don't hear any birds in this area. Like it's strangely quiet.
Okay. Washcale's just gonna sort of cast a message to Link.
Okay.
According to Sun Tzu's Art of War, if there's no birds nearby, then an enemy is. And there ain't no birds. You can respond to this message.
Bit intimate, but all right. Let's make ready then. Stay
So
with me.
while that's happening, a crossbow bolt comes flying out of the forest.
at who?
It's not aimed at anyone. It goes through like in between Link and Raz and like land like in a tree.
So like just past like Washington's head because they're in the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah, so like it just buries itself in a tree.
Can I
And out
shoot an arrow back in the direction it came from?
at disadvantage because you have no idea what you're aiming at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to shoot back.
While
In the
Fox is
meantime-
doing that, Miyadi like reaches behind her and readies her light crossbow.
Link is going to.
Okay, so before we do that,
Roll for
I
initiative.
need everybody to roll for initiative.
Dang it!
Yay.
How close to Washgale am I?
Probably like 20 feet.
Are we
Just
rolling
before this,
because Fox attacked back?
are we okay to pause quickly because I just need to pop to the loo?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. We can take a break.
Wait.
We've been playing for another hour and a half almost.
Okay.
Raz rolled an 18.
Okay.
I got a 17 for initiative.
Oh wait, 18.
So Raz got an
Okay.
18. We've got a 17 for Fox.
I'm wrong. Hold on. I didn't add my modifier.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Really?
For some reason, I couldn't find my initiative bonus or whatever it was, so I was like,
Dogs ever hear fart?
All right.
noise?
21.
14 to hit, by the way.
it. Miyadi got a
So we got
dirty
a
20.
21.
Oh shit! Did you roll my initiative?
Yeah, I got 21.
Roll mine.
Dirtily.
Dirtily.
So 19 plus. That is a 19 for Link.
Okay, and we'll do Washgale when he gets back.
Fox, what did Fox get?
17 for initiative
17.
and 14 to hit
Okay.
for her arrow. She shot.
Okay. All right. We'll wait until he gets back. I need to see if it will let me
So this is what I'm seeing on the bottom
do the
of
thing. Hold on.
These are 5-foot squares.
Yeah. Is that an S?
Yes.
Script.
It just looks bad if I do it otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Like for the rest of my stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that music?
Okay, so Raz had a 21. Fox had a 17. Link had a 19. Miyadi had a 20. And we'll figure out what Washgale had when he's back. I need to go to the restroom.
Cool.
I wrote her name wrong.
Who?
I wrote Maddie instead of Miyadi.
Oh.
See, at this point, this is when I would be opening up a tab for each and every one of us and lining it up so that I could follow the initiative order up top and adding tabs for bad guys as well.
We appear to have lost the DM.
She ran to the loo as well.
Ah, fair.
So what's our order right now?
Oh, right now it's Raz, Miyadi, Link, Fox. Washgale rolls for initiative.
16.
16.
I rolled
Okay,
before I
so
went.
nearly the order that we are in.
Okay.
That's really interesting.
I love it.
So Raz, Miyadi.
Link, Fox, and then Washgale.
So Washgale is a war wizard. That's why he's
Nice.
quoting the Art of War, because I was like, I don't like any of the school ones. I don't think they're very cool. So I'm gonna go war wizard, and he's studied the Art of War instead, because why
I like
not?
it.
Because I bought the copy of Amazon.
That would explain why he was zoning out when Link was trying to tell him how combat works.
Yeah. He's like, I know this.
So I was fully aware of Washgale's school, but Link was not.
That just makes me giggle because it was perfect.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, he would listen, but he actually knows this already.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get it off Amazon for like £3 or
Oh yeah.
$5, I think. It's only like that thin. It's a really small book, but
So
it's quite interesting.
there's also an audiobook CD copy of it that is that's narrated by Joe Mantegna,
Nice.
which is really fun. Just to hear him say the perfect onslaught is like that of a 1,000-fathom gorge.
Nice. I would like it to be read by Christopher Sabat, who does All Might, because I think that would be fantastic.
Chris Sabat would also be able to read it as Vegeta.
Yeah. Or General Armstrong.
Yeah.
I just don't like the words that just came out of your mouth.
I don't know what I just said.
Onslaught.
Vegeta.
I don't like the way that happened.
It was like the onslaught
Vegeta.
of waters down a 1,000-foot gorge. Or 1,000 fathom.
Okay.
A well-planned army rolls down the hill like a log,
Mm-hmm.
unstoppable.
All right. What did Washgale get for initiative?
16.
16.
I think that Spade should get a bonus to initiative because we could rename it as Brit Initiative.
For initiative.
That's right. When we hit level 8, I'm going to take alert. Get a nice overall plus 10 to initiative.
There we go. Blast right out the gate.
Yeah. So why has your wizard got such high initiative? He wants to get as far away from the enemy as possible.
And then make
Okay.
them explode.
So, let's go ahead and see if Fox hit, which I don't think you
It was a
did.
double natural
Oh, you
20,
did.
right?
Nice.
The book.
Okay, so Fox does hit.
Love that guy.
There it is.
So go ahead and roll
Mm-hmm.
your damage on that.
Because
4.
I can't put these on her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you hear like a cry
Did we just hit a child?
that
A criminal
doesn't
child.
come out. Sorry.
What do you think?
That sounds just
Survivor.
like angry. It's more angry than anything.
Uh-oh.
And you see, like, as you're looking that direction, you see a okay, sorry. You see a human man just kind of like fall out of the bush that he was in with his crossbow.
Is he prone?
He like kind of like falls to a knee because he's got a like an arrow like in his shoulder.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
I used to be an adventurer, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
I used to be some douchebag ambushing people by the road. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
No, it's in the shoulder. Sorry.
Damn it.
Now he'll never play the violin.
Let's just make that easy. I'm just kidding. We're in initiative, but
But because we hadn't gotten an initiative order, I was going to give that to Lindsay. But they are going to get a surprise round because there are 2 more.
Oh, great.
Little ding dang.
So the other bandit is going to try to hit with his crossbow. And he's going to aim for Miati. Does a 14 hit?
yeah,
Okay.
I won by 1.
Oh,
So you're gonna take 6 piercing damage as this arrow like comes flying at you and like lodges. Like it's not even an arrow; it's a crossbow bolt, and it's gonna lodge like in your thigh, like in the outside of your thigh. So like,
quick question.
yes,
Because Raz is literally right there, can she cast shield as a reaction?
I mean, range of shield is
Not on someone else.
Yeah.
It only
No,
affects
no, it's
yourself.
on you.
My bad.
It's
Yeah.
just like I was thinking the same thing about Blade Ward with Washgale. So
Yeah.
Too bad.
So the bolt is just gonna lodge itself in the outside of your leg.
Oof,
I haven't felt that kind of pain in a while.
All right.
I
And
like the horses.
Right, the horse.
Then out of the like trees, you see a like this big motherfucker that you're like not really sure how he was hidden as well as he was, other than the fact that his armor like blends in.
We just thought he was a rock.
Pretty much, because he's a well, I'll tell you what he is later. But he really looks like he kind of blends in with the trees, but he like comes out swinging a morning star. So who's closest to the outside? Like who's closest to the trees?
Probably
Which side?
me on the left-hand side.
Yeah. So he's gonna come for Link, swinging this morning star, and he's gonna make a multi-attack.
Yes. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have any reactions.
You're good.
That's what I keep looking for
You can't
too.
be surprised, right? So he doesn't get advantage.
No, I have advantage against fear.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I've got a 17 and an 11.
Neither of those hit.
Perfect. So this dude just like comes out fucking swinging and just he's not prepared for how short you are. So he's like swinging and fucking just right over your head. On both of them. He's just like, yeah, and fucking right over your head. So now you know where all three of them are.
Oh, shit for brains. I'm down here.
So that is Raz's turn.
Okay. Quick question. If she uses the Gauntlet of Flying Daggers, is that considered an attack or is that considered like an action? Or like, can she do that and then attack with something else?
No.
No? Okay. Just trying to be clear.
No, because that's so an action is the same as so if you either get an action or an attack. Does that make sense? And then you get a movement.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. How close are obviously the one guy's right on top of Link. About the other two?
So they're in the trees probably about one of them, the one that Fox hit is probably about 30 feet into the trees.
In
And then the
what
other one is
direction?
about to the left, like off to the left. So they were all off to the left of the path.
Okay. I'm just watching Jordan pencil it in on his little cheat sheet. Sorry.
No, you're good. The problem with the random encounters is I never know what I'm gonna get, so I can't have maps ready for you
Right.
for all of them.
No, you're totally fine. So Raz is going to use her Bracer of Flying Daggers, which is pulling up to 2 magic daggers from the bracer and immediately hurling them, which is a ranged
Okay.
attack with each dagger. And she's going to aim for the closest one is the guy on top of Link. So that's who
Yeah.
she's going to aim for.
So this is the diagram that I have for us so far.
Yeah, and they're both of the bandits are off to the left. They're like one's about 30 feet off the path and the other one is about 10 feet behind him.
One's 30
In a
feet off the
bush.
path and the other one's 10 feet behind him.
So about 40 feet off the path, but they're like staggered in different bushes. Or they
I'm
were
going
in
to
bushes and now they're not.
Reposition them.
Okie doke.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
If it's 2 separate daggers, do I roll to attack for both?
Yes.
Okay, I'm borrow your die. Okay, so
Okay.
one is an 8 and the other is an 18
Okay, and you're aiming for the guy.
next to Link.
Okay. The 18 hits.
Okay, so the first dagger misses and then disappears.
Okay.
And then 1d4
4,
plus,
9.
plus 3,
7.
7.
Not bad.
Okay. right, perfect.
Is that
So
with your sneak attack as well? Because you've got Link within 5 feet.
Yeah. You
Are
would-
you within 5 feet?
Yeah, I'm within
Mhm.
5 feet of him.
Because he just went Morning
Receive
Star,
attack
right?
damage.
Oh shit. Okay, where's that?
At your level, I think it's like 3d6 or something.
2d6.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
what that is?
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll add 2d6. Nice.
8 more damage.
So 15 total.
nice. Nice.
Gee.
So 8 more damage, you said?
Yeah. So total of 15.
Perfect. Okay. So that is Raz gonna move at all?
No, she's gonna stay on top of her horse. Right there.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Mia.
So then next. All right. Next is Miati's turn. So what's she gonna do?
All right, let's see. She's going to so I can just to clarify, I can move but also still attack, right? Like
Yes.
and it doesn't matter which order?
No.
Excellent.
Yeah, you're good.
She's going to 1 second. Let me look for this. I was looking for a thing and I know what it is. I just need to check the distance.
Okay, so bandit number 1.
I know what it is. What is misstep's like 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Misty step? Okay. I'm gonna save that. Never mind. Okay, so she's just gonna like hop off the horse. And take aim with her crossbow at I guess the one that Fox fired at as well. He's probably the farthest away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to roll to hit.
So would this be bandit number 1?
21 hit.
21 hits.
Okay. And then we've got,
And you're aiming Fox already hit, right?
yes.
Okay.
And he's
Just
going
making
to take 10 piercing damage because 1d8 plus 2.
Tell me how you kill this motherfucker.
Oh, dope. Okay. So the crossbow the crossbow bolt just goes straight through his head. Like center of his forehead. Just
Just rebar through watermelon.
Raz cheers.
Oh.
Horse.
and Miati kind of just like she was aiming at him, but like when she sees it hit his head, she's just like who's next?
That's my girl.
Who's next?
And instead of casting Misty Step, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hex.
Okay.
It's a 2nd level spell slot because for some reason that's the only place I put it, but whatever.
Okay.
I'm going to Hex just one of the other ones, whichever has the highest health left, highest HP.
Oh, the big guy.
Yeah. So until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to him whenever I hit him with an attack. And then I can also choose one ability when I cast the spell. The target has disadvantage on those ability checks. So the ability I will choose will be Strength.
Okay.
Is that, or do I have to choose like an actual like athletics or whatever?
You have to choose like athletics or something like that.
Okay, so athletics then. So he has disadvantage on those checks. And then if he drops below 10 HP before the spell ends, I can take a bonus action to curse a new creature.
Okay.
But we'll worry about that if that happens. The spell lasts
Okay.
for up to 1 hour as long as I'm concentrating.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do?
Components be?
No.
So
Okay.
So it isn't actually a skill. It is the ability. So if you chose strength, it would be
So
all
strength.
strength-based
Cool.
skills.
Oh, okay.
All strength-based
Okay.
skills disadvantage.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Now it's Link's turn.
Who's what, huh?
It's your turn.
I thought it might be. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast the cantrip Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
Because as dumb as that guy is, I don't think he's going to miss me forever. And that is one action myself. So I now have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks.
Okay.
And now Link is going to do what he do and swing that hammer.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll to hit. Okay, that is a total of 16.
Okay. That misses.
Just whang right against his armor. No effect, huh?
Yeah. I put a picture of the dude in the chat.
Okay.
Um,
He's thick. He's spiky.
he's a thick boy.
Anybody ever tell you you're thicker than peanut butter?
Yeah.
Thicker-nable oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
I swear, they try to beat you with a straw, you stick.
The guy like doesn't even like react. He just kind of like glares at you like through the little hole, like little slits in his helmet, and is just like, "Fuck you."
No thanks.
All right. Is there anything?
Very small.
Is there anything else that Link wants to do other than be a troll?
Well, he's used both of his actions. So let
Okay.
me see if there's a bonus action that I can use real quick.
I should know if you wanted to move or anything.
No, I can't. I've used two
Okay.
actions. So
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration. We're going to we're gonna cast a glance over our shoulder. Give him Hell Wash Gale. And you gain a D6 inspiration die.
Ooh. All right. Well, then that leads us to Fox's turn.
All right. For my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him, babe. Get him.
And then
All right.
I'm going to take a shot at the smaller dude.
Okay.
Which is a 19 plus 7, so
That hits.
26.
That hits. Just that hits.
So then 12 damage.
Oh, so you just fucking murdered him. Like flat out murdered him.
Which guy? The big guy?
Sweet.
No, the little guy.
Okay.
Both little
Yeah,
guys
you just
are
flat out
gone.
just like
Damn it.
murdered.
Both of our small bandits are gone, and this poor bastard's got all of us to contend with now.
Yeah, and he's just like, fuck. Gotta do what the boss told me to do, but fuck.
Who do you work for, you spiky bastard?
He just kind of he looks at you and like raises an eyebrow and is just like, none of your fucking business.
So it's your ma.
It's your mom.
But your docile, Avon.
Oh my god. Okay, is there anything else that Fox wants to do after she's fucking?
Nope.
All right, and cast Hail of Thorns head.
What?
What did you cast?
Hail of Thorns.
I'm so sorry, dying. Yeah, you just fucking murdered this dude. I don't know what else to tell you. And now it's Wash Gale's turn.
Just so you remember, Bardic Inspiration can be used to hit bonus, can't it? It can't be to damage.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So I'm gonna move so that Link isn't directly between me and this person, so I can actually get like a direct line of sight on him.
Okay.
And then he's gonna bring out his orb, slide his hand over it, and 3 sparks of fire are gonna pop out. And he's then just gonna sort of fling them all at this guy, and he's gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Alright, so 3 ranged spell attacks on him. Okay. That's a 19, a 20, and a 16. I think the 16 is going to miss, so I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration on it to try and boost it up a bit. It becomes a 22.
Okay, all of them hit.
Sweet.
Murder this bitch.
Murder
He
this
takes
motherfucker, please.
66 fire damage.
66?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Scorching Ray is a hell of a spell.
I just rolled really
Okay,
badly on the
tell-
first
Wait,
three.
what? How?
Just let's just see what kind of damage he does.
No, he just.
So
He's
the first
fucking
roll was, so the first 3 dice was a 2, a 2, and a 1, so that's 5. And then on the second 3, I got a 5, 10. It's a total of 18 damage. As these 3 flaming, like 3 like beams of fire just slam into this guy.
Okay, so 18 fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay. This dude is like.
And she thought he said 66.
I thought you said 66, and I was like, how the fuck?
No. 6d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he literally just goes boom, 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 boom into this guy.
Okay, he's looking a little rough. He's looking a little rough.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he like kind of stumbles back, and
That's good.
Ready to
he's
quit,
gonna-
asshole?
he just kind of like, it's like he just doesn't even respond. He's like trying to put like the fire out,
That is only gonna burn your fucking hands.
and so he's gonna swing the Morning Star again at Link just because he's got nothing else to do.
Don't ask, try it.
And I mean, he's gonna try it. It's not gonna fucking do anything, but he's gonna try it.
What?
We're not even gonna talk about that.
What was it?
There's a nat 1
Hell yeah.
and an 11.
Okay, so I'm hearing that he hurts himself.
Could I please redirect the Morning Star into his big stupid face?
Yeah, sure.
Just
Sure.
wang.
He's gonna. Oh my god. Okay, so I need a D8.
Please tell me this kills him.
That
It probably fucking will.
do it. I mean, like, I want Raz to get another.
Yeah, he fucking just killed himself.
Just wang. Right. Time to
Like,
move.
you redirect the Morning Star and it hits him in the face because he only had 6 HP and I rolled a 5 and it's 5 plus 3. So he just like, the Morning Star comes back and just hits him in the face and like there's 2 spikes on it that just like bury themselves in the eye holes. And he just like kind of stands there and sways for a second and then falls backwards and just
What a way to go. Good job, Link.
Teamwork making the dream work over here.
I
was about to
can't
help
even
him
with
too
you
much.
guys.
I guess
I
I,
was
didn't need to
trying-
do that anyway.
So I suppose custom is to loot the bodies?
Yes.
Yep.
Custom is to loot the body.
Just, you know, for a
Let's
hint
go.
of who he might be working for.
Right. Just a light investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
As
you
you're
guys can do
so,
that. I'm getting the coin. I've got bets to pay.
We split
No,
the
no,
coin.
don't be so stingy with that.
I can't.
I'm just gonna start calling him Gale.
I think call him Gale if he's being bitchy.
Go ahead and anyone who's gonna loot the bodies make investigation checks.
You got it, dude.
For each body or just one roll overall?
Just one roll
yeah.
overall.
Natural
Um,
20.
Pulling.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
Nobody-
a
okay.
25.
So a nat 20, a 25,
Dirty 20.
18.
a dirty 20, an 18, and Lindsay.
7.
Silver's just mad he didn't get to fight. So he's
Yeah,
considering-
Silver's just like distracting you. He's just like butting you with his head, and he's like, Mom. And then is like just pawing at the bodies, like, I want to kill it. Like Maya
He's trying to
does, or
pull
like
the arrows
Paisley
out,
does.
and he's trying to bite the arrow.
Yeah, just I. That's the sound he makes too. So we've got then the next is an 18, right?
Yep.
Okay. Basically, any of you that are looting the bodies, you find. Let's see, how many gold do you find? You find 79 gold on one of the bandits. 7 gold on another bandit. And then on the
Must've just
big
started.
motherfucker.
A ham sandwich.
That's 100 and let's see.
Email the big one half.
109 gold on the big guy. And anyone who
Alright.
wants to can make a history check just make a history check.
That is 39 gold each, by the way. If we're splitting it evenly, that is 39 gold each.
No reason not to split it even.
We all had a hand in it.
Right, we all contributed.
Okay. Miyadi has the leg.
Right.
Oh shit.
Link's gonna come over and inspect that wound. On say a scale from 1 to 10, how badly do you think she's hurt?
Miyadi's just like holding the crossbow and she's like, well, I don't hardly feel it. That.
Doing that good, eh? No, really. Can I make a medicine check to see how many points of lay on hands to burn?
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
It was a 9 on the history, by the way.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Miyadi's
That-
proficient in survival, but not medicine.
That's a 14 on the medicine check.
Okay. You can tell that it's not awful, but it's not great. So how many damage was it, Alicia?
6. She needs 6 to
Okay.
be back to max health.
Okay. You know that it's at least 4. Like you'd need to give her at least 4 points.
Right. Hey, what's that over there? And he rips the arrow out.
Rip.
And drops 5 points in there.
Okay.
Bet.
Now you know what? 6, because it'll leave him with 5.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
he knows that's got him a third of his power left.
Okay.
What were we doing a check for? History?
Mhm.
Yeah, just to see if you wanted to see if you knew what this armor was, because I don't it's kind of different than what you're used to.
Yeah, Link killed a guy
That's a
with
big
guns.
fat 8.
It's a big fat 8. Okay.
Another nat 20. I swear my dice are not loaded.
Arcana Vault.
They're not
Yeah,
loaded. They're just
no.
a little. They're just a little magical.
I was
Pirate-
drinking, sir.
All right. Did anybody else want to make that check?
No.
Okay.
I
Okay.
got a 9.
I did, but I
Okay.
don't know anything.
Okay, yeah, I know nothing.
so.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I know nothing. So Miati, you know that you've seen this when it comes to certain cults.
That's fun.
Another cult?
Um,
We're here for the cult stuff.
we're here for the cult stuff. But this is a cult that is really dangerous. These are Black Earth cultists.
What cultists?
Can I?
Black Earth.
Would it be okay to make an Arcana check to see if it's like related to magic at all? Like,
I mean, you can, yeah.
does it involve? Okay.
Are you gonna take the armor? Can she take the armor?
Yes, if you choose to. It's plate armor.
Washiel, you need some armor?
No, I can't actually wear any.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
let me
That
see if I could use
Arcana
the,
check was a 16.
You know that they
Plate.
they worship the elemental evil. They worship an elemental evil. But you're not really sure like what
Okay.
they want. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah. So Miati will relay it to the group that at least the armor they're wearing, right? Because it was a history check on the armor.
Yeah.
So at least the armor they're wearing is associated with a cult that worships some kind of elemental. But I can't quite put my finger on which one it was. Evil, really great evil.
Link's like in the middle of putting this armor on. It's just like, it's what now?
Evil? Yeah.
We're here for the cult stuff.
It's really nice plate too.
Oh, since they took the crossbow bolt out of her leg, can Miati take that and add it to her crossbow bolts?
So the two bandits actually have light crossbows, and they have bolts if you want to take their bolts. That's up to you.
I will take all of them.
Okay, so you've got like 20 extra.
Share with
Crossbow
Lindsay
bolts.
or Fox,
But
Does she have a crossbow?
doesn't she? Or does
No.
she have two bows?
2 regular bows. I have a long
Okay.
bow and a short bow.
Got you.
So you said I have like 20 extra.
Yeah.
I really need Raz to use her crowbar at some point.
Right.
Fight with the crowbar.
Just whip out the adventuring hammer.
Well, we ought to at least take this plate. It's worth quite a bit.
Yeah.
And
While this is
maybe if we
happening,
show
Wash
it to the
Girl
right
just
people.
can Wash that girl just check to see if he owes money to any of these people. Just looking
Where's
across
your
like,
IDs?
Go
Yes.
through their wallets really quickly. Scurvy Ted. Ooh.
Okay. So hold on. Okay, you owe money to 2 of them actually, the 2 bandits.
and they were humans, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, how many humans do I owe money to?
Love this. Washington's just gonna go around killing his creditors.
So like,
I owe money to 7 humans.
Make that 5.
yeah, there you go. Miati's gonna look at the bodies, like not like sort through them or anything, but just kind of look to see if anything pretty catches her eye. And if so, she's gonna take it.
There's a couple like as you like search their bodies and stuff, there's a couple of pieces of jewelry, but nothing like overtly like pretty or like shiny. They're just stuff that you can tell these are like bandits that have been like just robbing people on the street or on the path.
Okay, she'll just take like 2 of their rings or whatever if they had them.
Adding to your jewelry collection, friend.
Miati just like sighs and just pirate.
I'm aware.
Where what? What do you turn into?
She puts the rings on.
So is there anything else you guys want to do?
Maybe drag their bodies into the bushes
Right, that's probably.
before we leave.
You know what? It's rude to That's why it's sat lightly on my ear. It's rude to kill a person and not bury them with some respect. One moment. Let me search through my abilities here. I would really like to. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to. Well, the only thing that I could do as a cantrip would be to mock them viciously.
Mock their dead bodies viciously.
No, but Link will sort of just arrange the bodies, and just ask a quick blessing over them. They would not be judged too harshly for the things they got up to in life. Just bad luck today.
Just bad luck. All right. Like the coin kind of glows a little bit like warm in your hand. Or like in your pocket, wherever it is.
Right. I really like the idea that, by the way, that Link's Warhammer is kind of like a monstrance for this coin.
Okay.
So like there's like a little place on the top of it where it can like slot in and like sit on top of the Warhammer.
Okay. So the coin just kind of like glows, and so the whole Warhammer kind of just like glows.
Coin operated Warhammer.
Coin operated boy. Oh god, now that song's gonna be stuck in my head for like 4 days.
I didn't plan that at all. What do you mean?
Yeah, like
fuck you. All right. So you guys can drag their bodies into the forest to kind of like tuck them in the bushes that they were in.
Yeah. It's only right.
heck, you loved your mutton, didn't you?
It takes a little bit extra effort to drag the big dude, just because he's so much bigger and he's just he's just an asshole basically.
Anybody want to help me shift this big fucker?
We have 3 horses. 4 horses.
And none of them.
No, I do not want to try and help you shift those bodies. Washgale is not a strong boy.
I'm not a strong boy.
I think the half elves are stronger.
Link's actually pretty strong.
I mean, like Raz has a -1 on strength, but she'd still be packing muscle.
I mean, same.
The sneaky bitches.
Link's actually kind of strong.
Strong boy.
All right, shall we be on our way?
I suppose it's going to take forever to get there if this kind of thing keeps happening.
Well, yes, Miyadi? Oh, I thought you had your finger out for...
Yes, let's keep going.
Up on the horses we go.
Oh,
All right.
Quick note. My
Yes.
background as a Water Davian noble. The benefits of that extend to elsewhere in the north.
All right, cool.
Oh, so you're not getting a life lesson.
No, Link's gonna learn
No
nothing.
life lessons. He's learning absolutely nothing.
He's gonna continue living his charmed life.
Just
Semi-charmed kind of life, baby, baby.
Just wait until we go back to Baldur's Gate for some whatever shit Raz is going to investigate later at some point, perhaps.
All right, guys. So since you murdered them so quickly, I'm going to go ahead and call it there for the night, since I know Jordan also has to drive home.
Thank you.
But I think that was a good session. We played for about 2.5 hours.
forgot Luke is 63 years old.
Yeah.
So I think that was a pretty good session for the night. So
Yeah.
Agreed.
did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yes.